What's going on, everybody? What is the deal? Better get into a little history before History Month. The man of the hour, Mariano, Medina. That's who we're about to get into right now. Who is this? Mariano, Medina, also Modena, a scout from Taos, operated a stage station and trading post, one of the earliest businesses in the pre-state history of Colorado. Pre-state history, huh? Earliest businesses, a trading post, stage station. Okay. It was located on the crossing of several trails, including the Texas and Overland trails, the Denver and Laramie trails, and branches off the South Platte and Old Oregon trails. So basically, he had an intersection that went many different directions. Okay. Medina spoke Spanish and English, and likely spoke some French and Indian dialects, as his wife was Native American, and there were French fur trappers in the area. Okay. Which we already know. Got to read between all these lines. Read between all the lies. Because the main idea is that he had a business doing his own thing. He had his own trading post and all that there. You know, indigenous, what did it say? Pre state history of Colorado. Before Colorado became Colorado, he was there. Okay, so play. No, all right. But anyway, let me keep going. Okay, he was a Native American, and there were French trappers in the area, right? They say the fort was located west of the present-day Namaqua Road and on the north side of the Big Thompson River, where Medina built and operated a toll bridge. Okay. So the brother had a toll bridge as well on the north side of the Big Thompson River. They say the first permanent settler in the Big Thompson Valley, right? Medina had built log buildings and recruited people from his hometown of Taos to help build a settlement of 100 people at the trading post. All right, so he went and got some of his people from his hometown in Taos. Huh? 100 of them. You know, to build a hundred, you know, 100 family, 100 house settlement. How, you know, y'all see what he just said. The main idea of this, what? He went and got his people. I don't trust nobody. Let me go get my folks right quick. Hey, let's come do this. Let's come shake something. His hometown now. That means it's where he was born at, in Taos, which is modern day New Mexico. It says 60 of his horses were looted by the UT people in 1861. 60 of his horses. He followed the Utes for 25 miles and shot one of them as the remaining men fled. Bunt one on. He then built a stone fort on the north side of the Big Thompson or the Big Thompson. That's the river, right? With 6 gun ports. All right, built his own little fort. You can only keep what you can protect. It's before the state of Colorado now. This how I was rocking. So you see these little forts and all that? Yeah. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all see what's going on. How did he even know how did he even know how to build ports? I mean the forts, I mean. And then where you get the guns from? Huh? It say the walls were up to 20 inches thick, and the roof was built with logs, sandstone slabs, and topped with a foot of earth. Okay, so this told you what he used, how he built it. It said 1862, the fort became a stage station for the Holiday Overland Stage Company along the Cherokee Trail. Huh? Specifically in this area between LaPorte and Denver. So the Cherokee Trail. It was officially named Namaqua in 1868 when a post office was established at the fort and station. Okay, when he put his post office there. He also operated a farm in the area where he was buried in 1878. After the fort was no longer needed and abandoned, the stone building was converted to an ice house. Until the 1920s, the log buildings were continued to be used. They then fell into despair and were dismantled, except for Medina's cabin, which was restored and preserved at the Loveland Museum. Medina's grave was moved to Namaqua Park in 1960. A marker was placed in the park near the site of the former stage station. So that means they took his foreign land and stuff. They decided to just move this man's grave. It's crazy. But yeah, I see it. That's his building and everything. I don't know, y'all can see that. Y'all probably can't even see. Maybe y'all can. But yeah, that's the building. OG was doing his thing. That's for sure. That's him. So that's just a little quick briefing on the dude here. So you the way to find this is go under Fort Namaqua. And you could probably go up under his name too, but they gave another person with the name that he has, but with an additional last name on it, But yeah, to get straight to it though, you go to Fort Namaqua and read all about it. And of course, y'all can hit all kind of links and stuff. But I'm just gonna run this down real quick because basically everything we just read already, and ain't gonna say nothing extra. They're gonna let you know that it's in New Mexico. Yeah, see, Taos, New Mexico. That's about the only difference it gave you about Taos, New Mexico. And where was that? So I think these are called the frontiersmen. The frontiersmen. But I just wanted to let y'all see that everything got established up that way. What they do right here, it's all about trading with your people and stuff like that. What else? Like you had the jam, you had the Pony Express when it came to the post office type thing. And you remember everything running from, I think it was running from the West Van Station going to the east. I can't remember how it went, but when you look into that, that's pretty interesting story as well, history as well. So yeah, man, get what you get out of it. And if you don't, however it go. I don't know how you're gonna apply it into your set of laws and rules and government. You know what I mean? But me in my mind, as always, it just reconfirms even more that, hey man, we run things, and you need to run your thing. Basically, is what it boiled down to. You know what I mean? Create something, make something happen. That you got. If you don't do it, ain't nobody else gonna do it. It's your life. Everybody writing their own history in their own way. And yeah, what they told us, and they said the truth as far as like all that poverty and stuff like that, downplaying everything, making everything look white, all that kind of stuff, man. It's just a sad story, but I'm over that type of stuff already. I've been over that type of stuff. We always know they've been lying. We already knew, and I already know that we run things, that we establish the world for the ones that's in the know, rather. But at the end of the day, it's about getting off your knees and standing on your feet. At this point, man, I'm just talking. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I done told y'all what I want to tell y'all about this guy right here, about this gentleman. And until next time, I'll get with y'all though. For sure that. Peace.